Hey guys, thank you for watching this training. I'll try to be short and straight to the point, so it shouldn't be too long. It's pretty simple. So about sponsorship training, mm, this is pretty much all about networking. I know many of us aren't too comfortable with it. A lot of veterans, for some reason, we have a problem with that. But I also know that many of you are in majors that require you to interact with people, whether that might be marketing, communications, public admin, whatever it might be. At some point or the other in your future career, you're gonna have to network. So take this as a hands-on experience, as some sort of training, and and don't only see as something for the moment. Seeing as once you connect with these people, this in the future you never know when they might come in handy, like I've done a lot of networking because of my jobs and all that, and I haven't finished my degree, but if I want to, I could. Like, I've been offered jobs already that start paying me at about $70,000 annually, and good jobs. I'm talking about like DoD, FEMA, City of Miami, and that's because of all, the connections that I have. So, like I said, networking is always good. So take this as a hands-on opportunity, you know, um, as something that's going to get you ready for your future careers. So before I get into the PowerPoint, first things first, um, when you're on a phone call with potential sponsors, make sure you're clear, make sure you're polite. I know, like, that goes, hand. But explain them exactly. Like, you could use the pitch that is in the email. Don't read it from it exactly, just, like, make it natural. But you could get the points from there. Now, if you happen to schedule an actual personal meeting um, with a potential sponsor, dress code. Please dress up properly. Ladies, hide the boobs, no mini skirts, none of that. Guys, if you have a beard or groom, you don't have to wear a tie, but wear something, that makes you look professional. So remember, same thing as in the military, perception is everything. To be confident, um, this goes back to what I started. I know it's a little bit uncomfortable for many of us to just go there, especially if pretty much we're asking for money. But just remember that, not only this is helping you to get out of your comfort zone, but it's also for a good cause. So keep that in mind, make that to be your motivation, and it will make things easier on your end. Um, Also, make sure when you go, brush your teeth. If you can brush your teeth, just make sure you don't have food in between. And I'm saying this because I talk to a lot of people, and sometimes the topics that come out. So that's why I'm saying this. Chew some gum if you went to lunch and you don't have a toothbrush. Like I said, make sure you don't have food in your teeth, but especially if you have something like some ceviche or something, have the gum handy. And last but not least, smile. I know this is also a little bit difficult for some of you, but trust me, smiles, genuine smiles, goes a long way. So that's pretty much what I want to tell you guys. So now into pretty much the points that I'm gonna show you. Give me 1 second. So, okay, good. Mm. So pretty much, oh my goodness, sorry. Okay, so all of you have the link to this good Google Doc. Like I said, if you're not sure what to say, you could use this. Just don't like read it from it. Pretty much take the main points out of this, and tell them what we're trying to do. Now, this part right here, these two parts, they're very, very important. So the goals are very important because we need to tell the sponsors how this is going to benefit them. So nowadays, companies are just, they don't just want, free promotion. They want more than that. They actually want interaction. So it's very important to let them know and make it clear that they're going to have access to this group of people. In our case, student veterans, not only from FIU, but we're going to invite veterans from all over the community. And, pretty much, show them the value that us veterans bring to the table. Like we're, responsible, trustworthy, etc. So this part right here, it is very, very, very important to be like, you're helping us, but we also want to help you. Now, this part, like I said, is also very important. Why? Because these are people influence. I put the links to the LinkedIn profile. Feel free to go and check it out, which I highly recommend you do. So when they ask you who are these people, who are you talking about. They have, like, for instance, Jasmine. She has been featured in Oprah. She has been in Congress advocating on behalf of the veteran community. There's a documentary based on her called Serve Like a Girl. So she's a big pull. So because pretty much we're competing, money, there are a lot of other organizations reaching out to these businesses. So we're pretty much competing with them and show them why, they should pick us. So obviously this is going to be like good for them because since they're going to be at the event, these businesses are going to be able to connect with them. So, and like I said, it goes back to networking. All of this is about networking, not only between us, but also among all these people that are going to be there. Jeff, like I said, check out his LinkedIn profile, get familiar with who he is. So, like that, you could pretty much sell the package. He's a big pool for veterans. Actually, the application, he's the code developer. The actual developer of Boots2Books, it is a professional NFL football player. I cannot remember his name right now. Well, you could Google it. I should Google it as well. But make sure you mention that he's part of the Forbes Coaches Council. He has also written for Huffington Post. I'm sorry, The Economist, and many other influential magazines. So, like I said, just make that clear. And that's pretty much like this is like the introduction, pretty much. I know you could copy and paste this email, but if you like talking over the phone or you happen to be at a networking event, just take out the main points out of here. Okay, now into the actual presentation. So I'm gonna send also the link to this Google document, and pretty much, go more into detail as to why we're doing this, mission statement, make sure you make it clear, the problem, as to why this is such a big problem in the veteran community. This are some statistics. Our plan, I highlighted this because, like I mentioned, we have to show to them again, this is very important. We have to show to them why they have, like, why it's convenient, why it's beneficial for them to support us, what they're gonna gain from us. Investors nowadays, sponsors, companies, they want to have, you know, stable relationship. They want to have access to whatever organization that they're sponsoring and the people that are part of this organization, especially something, you know, like us, the veteran community, not only that, the Student Veterans of America, because I don't know if you guys knew this, but actually the SVA is a national organization, and the pool that it has is very big. I know you guys don't get to see it because unfortunately it hasn't, this kind of like influence and power has not been used too wisely at our school, but that's going to change, especially with this. This is just a start. So this is our goals. Again, very important. Here I introduce, you know, who's our support team. Here are the sponsorship pledges. You know, you could go pretty much as to, you know, what each package has. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Here, as you can see, I put stars to some of them, and the reason why I put stars is because obviously this is like the highest one, and this is like, you know, something that usually, you know, events or companies charge for. So even though we're not, I mean, even though we're looking for sponsors, we're not, like, this is why, like, if they give us, if they sponsor us, this is what they're getting in exchange. And this is only for this category. It's not for, you know, it's not for the other ones. That's why I put the star next to it. How your money will be used: food and refreshment, travel and lodging for speakers. Again, how can you help? I put my contact info over here for you. You could also put your contact information as well. Feel free to do so. Questions, you know, in case they have any other questions, you know, in case you have, you know, leave room for that. So there are different ways to download this. For those of you that are not familiar, just go to File, and you see here, Download As. I recommend downloading it. If you're gonna send it to someone, I recommend downloading it as a PDF document. The reason that being is because once a PDF, no one can edit it. You don't want to send something as in, you know, a PowerPoint, and, you know, the person is gonna be able to make edits to it. So I highly recommend do PDF. Now, one last thing that I wanted to show you guys. Oh, I think this. Yeah. So this is very much like again, the sponsorship package. This is very useful. So in case, you know, you got the sponsor that you talk to. Sorry, my computer's too slow. The sponsor that you talk to, you know, you happen to be at a networking event, or you happen to actually meet up with that person somewhere, right? And, you know, email conversation. So this, keep in your phone or keep in your tablet, print out a copy of it. If you want to print out copies, just let me know, because we could get them for free through the CSO office at the school. But like I said, just go over so you're familiar as to what the package has. You don't have to memorize it, just be familiar with it. Remember, confidence is everything. So like that, you know, you don't want to look like you don't know what you're talking about. So, and it's also good to have a print copy so that you could give it to the person, to the potential sponsor. And I think that's pretty much it for now. I'm gonna send this also via the WhatsApp group. Let me see if I'm forgetting anything else. And no, I think we're good for now. Again, thank you very much for everything. If you guys have any questions, just send me a message and I'll be happy to help. Take care and good night.